What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Captain Gunlance, and welcome back. I have been posting around basically just trying to say that I made a slight update to the build, and I basically just wanted to show it off right quick. The only thing I changed over, I got rid of these two pieces, mainly because the Chaosan is still usable. I again, in the last video, if you heard, I said that I had copied it from, or like kind of like shifted points around from a build that I had watched from a separate YouTuber, and his whole thing was using the Phantom Flame. And I've pretty much taken the Phantom Flame out of this build altogether, and I've just been, using the Golden God and the Chaosan, and just trying other things, like obviously Spread Shotgun. This was in the wild card mission, so I was just trying these out. Pretty much any gun with this build does work, but it is specified for the Golden God. And skill-wise, I basically got rid of Vitriol and Concentrated Buildup, and moved a couple points away from fire rate. I came to realize while I was doing testing that the more fire rate that you actually have, the quicker your gun runs out of ammo, and it can actually stop your gun from shooting eventually. Because there's so much fire rate that your ammo regeneration can't even keep track of it. So I spec'd out of doing Deft Hands, and I basically put all of it into El Valiente, and then Resiliencia, I believe is how you pronounce that. Because I did end up like dying a whole bunch, so basically while I'm running around, just having an extra 30%, and it also kind of gets buffed up from this as well, it just seems super worth it to at least spec some points into this. Everything else though is pretty much the same. You have the Dancer mod to give me the extra stuff, and the other thing I spec'd into was gun handling. In my opinion, you don't have to put as many points as I've seen other people doing builds now. Thankfully, I got mine out, and I discovered this myself, and I feel kind of proud of it. But I've seen a lot of people in the videos putting a lot into gun handling. So this tree and then this one right here. You really, if I could only put 3 points into this, or 4 points, or however many points, I would do that in a heartbeat. You do not need anything more in terms of gun handling aside from this one skill. This one skill, the longer you're in the actual action skill, which is the entirety of, your overdrive is buffed. So the entirety of the actual action skill is your entirety of your overdrive. So as long as you're keeping overdrive and your action skill active, you're just constantly getting more gun handling. And there is no cap as far as it says here. Obviously, I'm sure there is a cap, but there's no cap for it in general that is like specified. And you basically just start shooting like a laser beam. It turns your gun into basically a Hyperion gun if you've ever played the other games. And this is just bonus damage. It says 30% now, but once you start actually, shooting and you're in the actual area and you're damaging enemies, this starts to proc. And once it obviously gets into its 20s and stacks, then this jumps up to like 80% damage. You could also do the Apophis Lance. I haven't really tested it out. I think I said it in the last video, but there's something about this skill that I'm just not crazy about, and I'm sure I'm going to love it if I actually played with it, but the next one I'm going to try and do is a TDR build, but I'm going to stop yapping. This is the new skill tree, so if you want to check it out, I'd highly recommend it. I'm going to pretty much be posting this everywhere. But I will let the gameplay play in the background. I'm going to run through 2 vault monsters, and then I'm going to go to the Timekeeper. The Timekeeper has the highest health in the entire game, so you will see how, again, the Chaosan and the Golden God works killing those 2 bosses. So I hope you guys enjoy. Do subscribe, leave a like. Thank you so much for the amount of views that I got in the last video. It means a shit ton to me. It's the first time I've ever actually made like a build video for these games, so if you enjoy, again, please just leave a like. I'd much appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Good order, forces. To what do I owe the displeasure?
I could take.
Order hostile!
No.
Vamos!
You will perish. The chaos springs. It's exhilarating.